Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Yarda. Yarda is from Prague in Czech Republic. So let's see what Yarda has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Yarda, how are you?
Doing great.
So tell me, how was your day today?
I'm lazy. I have my day off, so have not done much. Just relaxing.
Oh, thanks again for
Had to
taking the time for the interview on your day off. Thank you.
had to clear some sleep deficit.
So when you have your days off, do you have like something that you do all the time or you just go with the flow?
I don't have that much planning into my day offs.
I see. So tell me where you're from, Yarda.
I'm from Prague, but I was born in a small town called Vrchlabí in the mountains. But most of my life I live in Prague.
I see. And what's the biggest joy of living Prague, in your opinion, in Czech Republic?
The mix of cultures, mix of
Uh-huh.
people.
Tell me something. If I would come to Prague for the very first time, tell me a place that I shouldn't miss it. I need to visit something special about the city.
I should definitely visit Old Town Square.
Uh-huh.
There's an ancient clock called Orloj,
Okay.
and its internals are completely made out of wood.
Wow.
It still really accurately tracks time, movement of a month of the moon,
Uh-huh.
and it has moving statues.
That's amazing. Oh, wow. And how far are you from this clock?
Maybe 20 minutes
Very lucky.
by public transport.
I see. Okay, Yarda. So let's start the interview talking. You are holding the title of Vice Mr. Bear Czech 2024. Yeah. So tell me when the opportunity came along, when you decide to sign up for the competition. Tell me a little bit about the journey.
Well, journey for me was that I came into the bear community the year before, during
Mm-hmm.
the elections year prior, and I really felt accepted by the bear community.
Wow.
It really became my safe place where I can explore myself, and I wanted to give back to the community by helping represent them around my travels around Europe.
It's
And
amazing.
it kind of happened. So I traveled a lot,
Uh-huh.
and it was definitely an interesting journey to meet all the people from different countries and experience their way, their communities.
I see.
It was definitely eye opening.
Totally. I think those titles, yeah, when you hold a title, it's a big opportunity for us to explore the community, to connect with other people, to share experiences, to help others as well, help other people to open their minds as well. I think there's always something beautiful and positive behind, for sure. Amazing.
Definitely.
Okay, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Yes.
Amazing. Welcome to Ilian in the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Wonderful questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. Let's do it. Right, so before I start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer, don't want to talk about, always can change, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. First question is, what do you like the most about your best friends?
I can tell them everything, and they They will give me a hard time, but they will not kick me away. And if it's something bad, they will try to help.
And your best
And
friends, yeah,
they know that I will do the same for them.
totally. And your best friends, they live in Prague as well?
Yeah, most of them.
I see. In your opinion, what's the biggest difference between you and your best friends and the biggest similarity?
It's maybe the same thing, because we are completely the same in some aspects of personalities, and in some completely different. It's maybe the same background but different experience.
I see. I see. Okay, very good. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, Yarda from Czech Republic. Okay, tell me, what's the best advice have you ever received?
Maybe don't let the community eat you up. Don't try to give more than you have. And don't get abused by others.
I see.
That's the main take on it. Don't get abused when you are trying to help others. You should have some limits, some boundaries.
Totally. Saying that, what's the biggest joy of being you? What do you like the most about being Yarda?
Biggest joy?
Of being yourself.
I'm so chaotic that even in bad situation, I can somehow find fun in it. Especially when you are in the situation that you cannot change by any way. I would find a way to have a fun with it, because if you can change it, why stress about it?
Totally. Absolutely. Very good. Next question. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next one. Okay, before the next question, of course, yeah, you are one of the candidates for Mr. Bear Europe 2025. Wow, that's amazing. So tell me, when did you find out? How did it happen to you? Walk me through a little bit about this news that you've been part of it.
Well, I learned about this type of election last year because my friend was one of the candidates. Few of my friends were candidates, and I know both winners.
Yeah.
Like Martin and Danny. And it was really interesting to watching their year, what they were doing when they were traveling. And when came this year, and I was told that I am that the community wanted to nominate me, I said yes, yes, do it, let's do it.
Oh wow, that's amazing. And where is going to be the final? Where it's going to be? Which city?
It will be in Poznań, in Poland.
I see. When is it going to be?
The election weekend is 11th to 13th next month, in July.
I see. And how are you feeling about it?
I'm trying to not be nervous about it, but it's constantly somewhere behind in my brain. So I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? Should I do this? Yeah, the overthinking it's a really deep hole that I don't want to fall into.
And do you have like a preparation? Do you need to prepare yourself for the day or not?
Well, part of the election is having a performance. in all of the in front of everyone. So that's that's going to be some overthinking what to do and how to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's intense.
I
I'm
see.
still working on it.
I see. Okay. Next question is, tell me what was the scary thing that happened to you?
Oh, that will maybe more scary than you expected, but right before my 18th birthday, I survived an accident that I fell from the 8th floor of the building.
Oh my God. How did it happen?
So part of the window broken up, and I fell out.
Oh, wow.
So that was definitely interesting fall.
Oh my God.
I've had my wrist shattered, wrist broken, left thigh broken on 3 places, broken off jaw, and I lost my spleen.
Hmm.
Yeah, I left spleen.
Wow. And how long did it take for you to recover, like to go back to your normal life again?
Normal life. I was at hospital for 5 or 6 weeks.
Wow.
Then I spent 3 months on crutches, and I was teaching myself how to close the fingers on the right hand because I got some nerve damage.
Wow.
And maybe you could see I had even tube through my throat because I was in the artificial coma for artificial sleep for most of the stay in the hospital.
Oh, wow. Thanks for sharing, Yard. I think those situations in life, happen to us. You're not expecting. And, I'm glad that you recovered well and you are here now sharing that. I think those events can be really scary for sure. As you said, it's even scarier than I was expecting. Wow.
Yeah, but it definitely changed my life because I started to think about consequences much sooner than usual. Most of the people don't usually give this much wisdom at the 18th birthday, so it changed me.
Wow. Yeah, there's when you look back, you go like, my God, there's always something positive when you look back and when you analyze the situation. Of course, not easy when you're going through. However, when you look back, you're like, okay, I've learned something out of it. There's always something to learn.
At least when some friends are stressing about some situation that they can change, I always have an argument that it can always be worse. Be glad that it's how it is, and it's nothing permanent. So take it how it is. Don't make it a bigger deal than it needs to be.
Wow, beautiful. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, Yard, the next question for you is, what would be your ideal day?
Ideal day?
Yeah.
It would be ideal if it would have 36 hours. Yeah, but for me, wake up rested somehow, if that's possible. Go to the gym, cook some food, walk outside, coffee with friends, maybe do something productive during the day. Maybe in the evening, have a few drinks with some other friends.
I see.
Just some rest, productivity, and fun.
Tell me something. What's the meaning of life for you?
Meaning of life for me is make connections with other people.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I believe that there is so many of us, so why don't try to make connections with others? Because even so many people feel lonely when they don't have to,
Mm-hmm.
and forcing yourself to be lonely and isolated, it just takes so much energy. Why would they do it? It's much
Yeah,
some. I know that some people have issues with it, but those that do not have to be isolated,
I
don't
see.
make it harder than it is to connect.
Wow, good points. Yeah, sometimes you just need to, to don't make a big drama out of it sometimes. Just kind of chill out a little bit. Next question. Let's do it. Right. Next question is, who was your favorite teacher and why?
Favorite teacher. Favorite teacher in my high school. She was teaching me uh the electronics,
Okay.
and she understood that even if I seem that I don't pay attention at all, she quickly learned that if she asked me anything, I would remember everything she said and draw on the whiteboard. So
Uh-huh.
since then, she let me be talking to friends during the lessons, and we actually became friends. We were talking a lot, and
Wow.
she knew that I am friendly, but it was enough for me to just sometimes turn my head and basically copy in my head what I see, and I was always listening.
Wow. Do you know what? Fun fact. Growing up as well back in Brazil, those meetings that the teachers have with the parents, like twice a year, sometimes. All the time, when my mom was going for those meetings, when she got back home, she was like, William, the teacher said that, you're doing well, your grades, you are doing a good job. However, you talk too much in the classroom and you are and you are distracting people a lot as well. You are distracting other students. So after 6 months, the same thing. William, again, they said that you're talking too much in the classroom. So yeah, there's always something. I think because I was very active, very like full of energy, so I was always talking, distracting others as well. Did you like school growing up?
And not that much because many teachers didn't understand my ADHD and troubles with attention. So that was a lot of fighting with me between me and teachers. You don't have your notes. Why do you have your so little of notes? I don't have any notes at all.
Interesting.
Real you're so
Yeah,
focused.
3 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, what is the best first date have you ever been on?
Oh, first date.
Yeah, one of the best that you ever had.
It was interestingly my first night out in Prague as a gay man.
Uh-huh.
So it was complete. It was a little tour of different establishments that I have never seen.
Wow.
So it was my introduction to the gay culture. So it was really interesting and fun.
How is being gay in Prague? How do you see it? You can be your true self. You can, be you can express the way you are. Sometimes can be a bit difficult?
Oh, you can definitely be who you are, but people will usually leave you alone until you somehow start to even not annoy them, but being in their way.
Right.
Otherwise, usually the people just don't care enough to stop and harass you.
I see.
They all have their own problems and their different things they are already late for.
I see. Which one is your favorite gay bar or gay club in Prague?
For me, it took a little of exploring, but now I frequent a bar called Heaven. It's not
Okay.
strictly gay, but it's a nice place where you have a nice balance of events for gay and queer and straight people too. We even
I see.
have host their parties as a bars for every month,
Oh,
and
wow.
puppies have their party in there every month too, but on
Yes.
different sides of the month.
Yes, when I was checking your profile, I could see that you are part of the pup community as well.
Yes, as a handler.
Wow, amazing. And how is being part of the pup community? How do you feel about it?
It's always fun. Going out or going on events with puppies. I always have my pouch with treats, with cookies, so it's
Sweet.
always it's always some puppy will just nuzzle to me, want cuddles, scratches, and treats.
Oh my God, that's so interesting. I love that. Oh, and do you think in the pup community in Prague there are more handlers or more puppies?
Definitely more puppies. At least
Oh,
those that I know.
I see. Interesting. Okay. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, let's talk about the bear community. Of course, in my opinion, I think the bear community has grown a lot, very popular. People love being the bear community, even though they're not, they're not part of it, but even though they love being around, I think it became very popular. It became very fashionable being part of the bear community. How do you see, in your opinion? Do you think the bear community, they are very approachable, they are very open, or sometimes can be very strictly? What do you think?
Well, I think it depends on the country.
Okay.
On the for the specific community, because bears usually are the caring ones, open, caring, welcoming, but in different countries it can be different. They have different rules, different restrictions, different requirements. In Czechia, we don't have many requirements, just how you behave towards others. That's basically everything we expect from you. And if you behave well enough to not be insulting or somehow being aggravating to others, you are welcome to all of our events. And you are free to explore yourself and be with us. Maybe then you will find your own home or stay with us.
I see. Amazing.
That's what it was like for me.
Yeah, I think as long as you are, treating others with open-minded and understanding, of course, I think every community is gonna always, open their arms for you, for sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Next question is, if I would ask your best friend right now to define you in one positive and one negative word only, what your best friend would say about you?
Positive, that I'm always trying to help. if I can,
Mhm.
or if I know how. And negative, I can get really hyper focused or chaotic
Uh-huh.
and borderline insane if I feel that I should know something but I can't find it in my head. So I get really stressed by not being helped something that I feel that I should know.
I see. Okay. Last question, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Last question. How do I say last question in Czech?
Poslední otázka.
Poslední otázka.
Poslední otázka.
Close. Let's do it. Okay, before the last question, people watching this interview right now, maybe they would like to, to sign in to become a Mr. Bear Czech or Mr. Bear Europe or any kind of those competition that the LGBTQ plus community promotes. What would be your best piece of advice for those people if they like to sign in for those competitions?
Definitely talk with your local community that is doing the election.
Uh-huh.
Because most of the bear communities around Europe have their own elections,
Mm-hmm.
and out of those that already won some title,
Yeah.
those communities then select each year one of the candidates for the Mr. Bear Europe. For the
see.
Mr. Bear Europe elections, you are not signing yourself. Your community is nominating you.
Ah, that's how it works. I see.
But definitely don't be afraid to sign up for the competition. Even if you don't win or don't get any title, it's definitely interesting experience.
Totally.
You will meet a lot of people, you will talk with a lot of people that will either help you, coordinate with you, and even with the competitors, you will have special bond, as I have with my competitors from my year. We helped each other during the competition, especially during the election night. All the hugging and cheering for each other in the backstage, because the next guy that was going up stage was nervous.
Oh, sweet.
It's really, the behind the scenes is really interesting, what not many people see.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you can get this type of experience in a normal life.
I see.
Especially the nervousness of being on stage like this. It's really incredible experience.
Wow. I'm so glad you said that behind the scene, we are all of you guys are support each other, are treeing up, help you to get more relaxed, not too nervous. And I think that's the beauty of it, when it's all together, they're all together. I think that's the beauty. Beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
last question is, if you could have a superpower, what that would be and why?
Oh, we talked about this with my friend not that long ago. It was ability to create portals to move between places.
Wow.
To make our vacation traveling much easier. So much money we will save by not having to buy plane tickets or hotels, because we could each sleep home. It would make the traveling around Europe or around the world so much easier.
And if you had the superpower, if you could go anywhere right now, right this moment, where would you go?
Where would I go right now?
Right this moment.
I think I will try to visit my friend in Dallas.
Wow.
I've never been in US, and I heard that Dallas is interesting. Actually, this year's Vice Mr. Czechia is from Dallas, and he is there right now, so I know that I will have a guide.
That's amazing. I had a few guests here on the show from Dallas, actually, in Texas. A few guests here on the show. Yeah. Amazing. Right, so on the NDS, let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
Let's start with family.
Issues.
Money.
Struggle.
Fear.
Obstacle.
Life.
Journey.
Love.
It's a drug.
Religion.
Option.
Sex.
Fun.
Fun. Politics.
Troubles.
Friendship.
Necessity.
Desire.
Longing.
Regret.
Memories.
Success.
Determination.
Wish.
Hope.
Happiness.
Whoa. That came out blank. The first dream.
Okay. One word for Prague.
Golden.
One word for Czech Republic.
Green.
One word for the pub community.
Scratches.
If you don't have the treats, they're gonna crush you.
No, I am scratching them on heads.
Oh, sweet.
Behind the ears.
Oh, they go like, Sweet. And the last one now, bear community, one word.
Home.
Beautiful. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend and I'm going to ask your best friends. Tell me something beautiful about Yarda. What your best friend would say about you?
I have a big heart and I'm trying to be always kind.
Oh. And if I ask your best friend, something that he needs to work on, to improve on, what your best friend would say about you?
I definitely need to work on my confidence.
Interesting. Do you see some work in progress regarding that?
No.
I'm sure they're going to say yes. I'm sure he's improving. I'm sure. For you to be able to, I think those competitions you're going through now, you know, the Mr. Bear Europe is I think for you, it's a good way for you to, you know, to work on it, to be confident, you know, to embrace your personality. I think the way I see sometimes when I'm not feeling confident, I go like, you know, William, you need to embrace your personality. I think everyone is unique, you know. Just think about something unique about you and you're going to feel like powerful. You're going to feel like, oh my God, that's something unique about me. So embrace it, you know, and that's when the confidence starts.
That sounds so easy and scary at the same time.
But you know, it's scary, sounds scary indeed, but as soon as you start doing it, it's going to be less scary. Let's put it this way. Amazing.
Okay, let's try that now.
Let's play now, Yarda, in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, you can ask me a question now, Yarda.
Now, what was for you some bad memory or bad event that at that time felt like it's going to ruin your life, that changed you so much that you will not be where you are right now if it will not happen?
Wow, great question, great question. You know what? I'm gonna answer that based in your answer about being confident. Yeah, I'm gonna say something. One memory came to my mind straight away. When I left Brazil when I was 19-year-old on my own. I came all the way to Europe. Yeah, can you imagine? 19.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
damn.
So yes, now you can understand. Yeah. So I remember I was very lucky. That I had very good friends. I was working in a restaurant in Portugal, and I remember all my colleagues in that restaurant. They were they could be my dads because they were older than me. I was the very youngest one, and I was very lucky because somehow they adopted me. They could see me as I was trying to get a better life. I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to be a better person, this and that. And I have this memory. There was one day before we start our shifts, we had dinner together. The restaurant was was about to open. And one point, I found myself in the corner of the restaurant, yeah, on my own. So everyone was talking between them, making jokes, before they opened the restaurant. And I just found myself in the corner of the restaurant, like on my own. And suddenly, this colleague, he came behind me, and he said to me, "I think you left a girlfriend in Brazil." I was like, "Oh?" I said, "Why?" "Because I can see you're very sad here. We're in the corner, this and that." And I was like, "Actually, I didn't know. I didn't think I was sad, but actually I was but I didn't realize that." And he said something very interesting. That's I'm gonna answer your question. He said to me, he said, "William, Brazil is going to be always there. Brazil is not going to run away from you. I know you're very young. You just, starting a new life. Your family are all back in Brazil, and Brazil is going to be there. So give yourself a try. Yeah, I know it's difficult for you because you're so young, but give yourself a try. If you try and you feel like, okay, it's not for me, Brazil is going to be there. Brazil is not going to run away from you. So, give a try and you see." And I was like, oh my God. So that was the point for me that changed me, because look, goosebump, because if I needed to hear that, because I was sad, because I was away from my family. I didn't know people there, a different country, different culture. So for me, it was very difficult. Imagine 19-year-old. And that changed my life, because after he said that, oh my God, I felt so strong. I felt so comfortable. I felt confident about myself. So I think sometimes you just need to hear something, and for me, I'm so thankful about this moment. I'm talking to you, I can see this picture of myself in the corner of the restaurant, and this friend talked to me, because it was a place that I was like, oh my God, I need to hear that, because I was feeling sad. I didn't have support. And after he told me that, I remember going home feeling strong. I thought, oh my God, he's so right. If it goes wrong, I can always come back to Brazil. It's gonna be there. My family gonna be there waiting for me. So give a try. And that is my answer for you, because that was when it changed my perception. Because I didn't have this knowledge, but after these beautiful words he told me, it changed everything. I felt more strong. I felt more confident. I felt more that I could be able to do things. And here I am after like over 20 years since I left Brazil. So you see, sometimes those voices, those friends, they say things, and sometimes it can change your life. And I'm so grateful for that little conversation I had, because maybe if I didn't have that conversation, I would give up in a week time. I would said, you know what, I need to come back to Brazil. So sometimes I think that was a moment that somehow changed my way of approaching life, that gave me some strength and more confidence as well. And yeah, that's my answer for you.
That was exhausting. you you two had to reach really far in the memory.
Yeah, I think sometimes you know those memories always gonna be there because it just happened to us. Sometimes you need to be grateful for those moments because if you don't go through that, sometimes you're never gonna learn or you're not gonna be strong for to the next step in your life. That's how I see. Amazing.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the interview, Yava?
Yes, I did.
Thanks again. Thanks for being so kind and so sweet. And I wish all the luck for you in this new, you know, in this new opportunity that comes for you. And I'm sure whatever happens, you already you are part of it. And that's, as you said before, that's what counts. The whole journey, the whole connection with people, the memories. You know what I mean? I think all of us we want to get the title. However, I think what matters is enjoying the journey. It's to get there, and I think
Oh
that's what
yeah.
matters. And I'm sure you know that very well. I'm sure you know that because you've been through already a situation like that. So you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, I was in our local elections and few in Poland.
uh-huh,
But this one is because it's international. I think it will be bigger and more intense.
totally.
But what helps me that I know most of the candidates personally already.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
we met on some events.
Yeah,
With some I've met many times. It's We are definitely interesting bunch, and if
yeah,
we are all going to be together in this in the same event, it's going to be interesting.
for sure. And it's like a family, it's like a community that you guys build together. So that's what counts. That's the, as I said, knowing those people already, it's a big plus because you're gonna feel more, you know, comfort about it. You're not gonna be alone there. You're gonna be with people around you, and I think that's the beauty of it for sure.
Yeah, you should definitely come too.
Yes, yes. I'm just thinking about when you said about the date. I was like, okay, the following weekend, I have my best friend from Canada here. Maybe the weekend before, so I'm gonna put that in my diary. And that's why I was asking. Maybe we're gonna be there cheering up. It's gonna be difficult for me because it's you. I have other people here to participate on the show as well, and they are part of it. So I need to be quiet. I need to be okay. Whoever who wins, I'll be happy. I'll be
And
in
I
trouble.
saw that you made interview with few of the other candidates too.
Yes, yeah.
You have a interesting point of view.
Oh, thank you, Arda. I think the beauty of the show is about that, about sharing experiences. That's what I like most about the show.
Oh
Before you
yeah.
go, before you go, Yard, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
And anything to live by. I have a favorite streamer that always, when someone is sharing their struggles and bad thoughts, he always says something about don't make don't try to do permanent solution for temporary situation.
Wow, it's a good one.
Don't act harshly or without
Wow,
thinking. There is always some way
wow,
how to fix things or find
that's for
find a different way.
that's for sure.
Always talk to someone, either professional or friends, or if you have a community, talk to a community.
Totally. You're
There's
never
always a way. You're never alone.
never alone. There's always a way for sure. That's how I see. That's okay. Thanks again for the interview. Thanks for taking the time, and you keep in touch. Okay, it was a pleasure having you on the show. Okay, have a
Okay.
have a good
Bye
night.
bye.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.